Okay, so Audi A4 with the standard concert stereo. Finally figured out how to fit an aftermarket stereo and get the rear speakers working. So, I'll show you. So this is the aftermarket head unit I'm using. So this piece of wire in here is the one from Halfords, without the RCA outputs, so without the two wires that come off the RCAs on the rear speakers. So easiest way of doing this is take a switched power off, say so switched power from the ignition into the red wire on the back, which gives you your live feed when the ignition's turned on. With this one, I had to cut off, there's normally that red one there attaches to the red one here, and then the yellow one attaches to the yellow. However, it wouldn't turn on and it wouldn't keep the settings when it was turned on. Okay, so easiest way I've managed to do it is swap over. So you've got yellow to red with a bullet connector there. The yellow one you don't need because it doesn't actually attach to anything on the factory wiring harness. And then your switched live goes onto the red one. That will give you the radio turning on, and then these ones here will keep the settings. Okay, now that will just power the radio and the front speakers. Now what I found out to get the rear speakers working is what you do is you take a separate power wire, so separate connection off the switched switched power, that you've done from your ignition to get the radio to work. Take a second one off that, and then the blue wire that comes off here for your amp turn on, literally plug that onto that, and that right there turns on the factory amplifier and the factory rear speakers along with the subwoofer. Okay, you can then obviously, if you want to fit a subwoofer or anything like that, an aftermarket one, you can just simply unplug the subwoofer in the boot, plug in your own subwoofer and amplifier, and then run that rest of that blue wire there off to the remote wire on your new amplifier. Okay, so after ages and ages and reading through forums and forums, this is the easiest way I've found, and it, to be fair, it works really, really well. Okay, so remember, with this type of stereo, swap the red and yellow together. That yellow is no longer needed. Switched live off the ignition into the red, and then to get the head unit working and to get to the front speakers working, then to get the rear speakers working, another wire off that switched live into the blue amp wire. That will then turn on your rear speakers and your rear factory subwoofer. Okay, I hope this helps, and I'll chat to you later.